Well, it's music with a message. We're seeing the warm weather reviving the Occupy movement. And what better way to inspire people to take action than through music? A group called Music for Occupy is releasing their album today. Here it is. It's called Occupy This Album, a compilation of music by, for, and inspired by the Occupy Wall Street movement and the 99%. They're calling the new genre protest music. And it's a compilation of artists you won't hear on the mainstream airwaves. One of the bigger names on the album, Michael Moore. Take a listen to his song entitled The Times They Are A-Changin'.
Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can lend your hand.
He is a man of many talents. Well, profits will go toward the Occupy Wall Street movement. Let's talk more about bringing social consciousness into music. Welcome to the both of you. So tell us, Jason Samel, you're the executive producer and founder of Music for Occupy. Tell us more about the music in this album.
Sure. The music in the album is much like Zuccotti Park was, the home of Occupy Wall Street, where it was founded. Occupy Wall Street was all-encompassing. You'd have, you'd see a Hasidic Jew in conversation with a Muslim. You'd see a Rastafarian singing reggae right next to a 16-year-old folk singer that's playing guitar to them. You'd see hip-hop artists spitting lyrics in the park. You would have the drum circle. You have the Granny Peace Brigade, which was these wonderful, wonderful seniors that were just knitting sweaters and things for everybody in the park. So what we tried to do is copy that as much as possible into music and bring that voice into music. So we have folk music, we have heavy metal, we have punk, we have underground music, we have reggae, we have music that most importantly is going to speak to the baby boomers, because that's who's, first of all, creating the mess that we're in, quite a bit, and I feel that it's the same people that we need to reinvigorate. We have hip-hop music, not rap music, but we have hip-hop music. Truth in music is being spoken again through all of these genres into what you call protest music. I like to call movement music, and it's coming back, and people's ears are open to it, and we're really excited about that.
Now, George Martinez, you are a New York congressional candidate and hip-hop artist. What made you want to become part of this album?
Well, first of all, thank you. It's good to be here. Well, this is a really important project. Like Jason said, first of all, the album represents the diversity of the people who are associated with the movement. And as a hip-hop artist, as a person who represents the fifth element of knowledge, it's important for me to be able to use my voice, my talent, to be able to show other people that they don't have to give up their talent, their love of their art, to be able to do things professionally, positive, and then especially to be able to use their voices to articulate the needs of a community who are been often overheard. So it's important for me to be a part of this project for those reasons, but it's about inspiring people to pick up the arts once again. It's about saying that, the cuts to education, cuts to arts in the classroom, we need to do something about that, that there are people who are part of an intergenerational struggle for equality and fairness and justice, and we as artists and as a hip-hop artist, I find no better place considering that hip-hop has been occupying the hood since 1973.
And what is the name of your song, George, that you contributed to the album?
The song I contributed to the album was done with my wife. Shout out to my wife, Clara Guerrero. The song is called Occupation Freedom, and it's basically a call for people to start to work for freedom. When I check on my job applications, I aspire to check when it says Occupation Freedom. We're hoping to inspire the next generation of freedom workers.
All right, well, I believe we have a clip of it to share with everyone. Let's take a listen.
Add it up, come back with negative indictments of a system that's stomped out. Positive enlightenment. Occupy the streets, let's occupy the nation. But don't occupy your mind with false occupations. Occupy the positions when your team falls short. Stand with the accused by occupying the court. Occupy all airwaves and spaces in between. occupy the undercover and the overseen.
All right, George, tell us about the message in your lyrics.
Well, my wife and I wrote a song that, again, was to inspire the next generation of freedom workers. But what we're really saying is that it's about work. We describe in the song all different ways that people can occupy. We say occupy all airwaves and spaces in between. But we also say a lyric that says, occupy government. We are the ones we've been waiting for. And the chorus is especially important because we're singing about freedom. And we're declaring that as free people and as citizens of the great United States of America, that we can and we must use our talents, and we're declaring that loud and free, loud and clear on the song.
All right, and this question might be for Jason. Music oftentimes can serve as a way to motivate and inspire people. What do you ultimately hope to accomplish through this album?
You know, my song on the album is called Smile, Stand Up and Sing. That's what I hope to accomplish. I hope to accomplish getting into the ears, like I mentioned before, of the baby boomers especially. You know, we have Jackson Brown, Crosby and Nash, Patti Smith, list goes on and on of baby boomers type music. We hope to get in their ears again, to motivate them to get up and get out of their bankers' CEO chairs and say, oh, wow, there is something wrong with this. I remember when I was a kid and I was doing this, and this, and protesting and doing whatever I was doing in these huge protests. I need to be doing that again because there's something wrong with this world that I'm building for my children. It's just not right. So I'm hoping that that will get, you know, music hits the soul, it hits the heart, it hits deep within every one of us. Every one of us remembers what their favorite song is, or a few of their favorite songs, and why that's our favorite song, and we can describe that. We hope to hit home again with the baby boomers. And in addition to that, listen, like I said, it's every genre, so we hope to, you know, hit home with everyone, you know, get everyone to smile, stand up, and say what you're feeling. Stop sitting on your couch, stop watching mainstream television, and get out there. If you're frustrated with something that's going on, listen to this music. It will invigorate you to get out of your house, take a protest sign, get out there and say how you feel. Talk to your neighbor about how you feel. Do it in whatever way you want to occupy, like George was saying before. You could occupy in any way, from your computer. You could occupy by going out in the streets and protesting. You could occupy by going and having a conversation with somebody about the issues. That's occupying. Just speak up, and that's what we're hoping to accomplish.
Now, I saw on your website there describing this as protest music. Do you think that this is a budding genre of music?
Absolutely. I mean, we received 400 to 500 submissions from people all over the world, and we have music on the album from all over the world. So it's not just in this country.
I think that it also is. It's doing two things. It's connecting the historic connections that we have already to lots of these genres of music as they were used historically as forms of protest music. And what we're saying with this album is that it's cool again to use your talent and use your art once again to reignite that, what Jason said, I like it as a better term, movement music, because this is really what it's about, inspiring a movement.
There used to be, you know, you used to have most protest music used to be folk music, right? So now all of a sudden, protest music is no longer folk music. Protest music is simply real music. Music with the real voice, not talking about I'm on a whatever boat, or I got the diamonds and I got the girls and I got this. We're talking about real issues that affect every single person in this world. And that is movement music. That is protest music. Things that speak the truth.
Now, I understand that part of the proceeds, at least, go toward the Occupy movement. How much of it exactly will go toward funding the movement?
A pretty good amount, 100%. 100% of all proceeds, above board, of course, are going to the movement. Now, when I say above board, you got to take note that every single artist donated their track. Nobody's getting any royalties from any of the music that's going to be on this album. And, you know, from the day one of production until we actually manufactured the CD, nobody got paid anything to do any work, including producers, including engineers, editing, mastering. Nobody got paid to do anything on this album.
So, George, money was not a motivator for you then?
Oh, not at all. No, not at all. It was absolutely about the opportunity to be a part of such a historic project, a historic collaboration of so many wonderful artists. And again, we wrote the song for the movement, and we're about expanding the movement using our talent. So there was no money motivation at all.
All right, Jason, and where exactly is that money going to go? How will it be distributed?
Sure. What we're going to be doing is, first of all, we want to have people send us their ideas, basically grant applications, to us from all over the world, different occupations all over the world. It has to be well thought out. It has to be well planned out. It has to be a viable project, because there are a lot of projects out there that, oh, I have this great idea, I want to do it, but I'm not sure really how I'm going to do it, but I need money. No, we're not going to give to those projects. We're going to give to the projects that are well thought out, well planned, and certainly embraces a culture of arts and music that's going to, create this culture around the movement through arts and culture and music. And we want projects to reflect that. If it's well thought out, if it's well planned, if it has the force behind it that it needs, if there's enough people involved in it to make it happen, we want to fund those projects if it speaks to Occupy and if it gets the message across that we're trying to get out.
All right, very quickly, we have just a little bit of time left. How much does the album cost, and where can people get a hold of it?
Okay, well, you can get the album direct from merchnow.com. That's merchnow.com right now for $9.99. You can get a 4-disc set. You can also go to amazon.com. Their prices might be a little higher, and you can find the album there. Or if you want to digitally download all 99 tracks from 99 artists for the 99%, you can go to Amazon.com. You can go to iTunes and purchase that starting May 15th. Right now, you can preview digitally all of the tracks on Amazon.com.
Great. Thank you very much to the both of you for coming on the show today. That was Jason Samel. He's the executive producer and founder for Music for Occupy, and George Martinez, New York congressional candidate and hip-hop artist.